it's me again. I'm Lena and I'm from the Healthcare Landscape Group. In this video, I'll be talking about my progress week 117, where I'll be talking about my 5 main parts as usual. So firstly, let's start with my first part, which are the things that I have learned. Well, last week we have covered on the topic of what happens in a doctor's visit. Specifically, we talked about how to identify symptoms, how to ask the right questions, how to diagnose, and also physical examination and things like that as well. For the next part, the intentions that I have made, well, there are a lot of intentions that I've made this week. Specifically, there are 5 intentions that I have made. Firstly, I will need to send in the feedback because I haven't sent it this week. The second intention is I need to add an activity in my main video so that it can make the video more engaging to the viewers overall. Then the third intention is don't write too much words in my mind map, because then it won't be a mind map anymore, but more like a note for me to read from. So that is one thing that I need to improve as well. Then the fourth intention that I have is I will need to use more complex, advanced, sophisticated vocabulary and or phrases in my writing, so it could have a higher band in IELTS. And then finally, I will need to make a presentation in the meeting as usual. I need to make a presentation on the main topic to present in the meeting. So those are all my intentions. Moving on, the improvements that I have made. Well, I haven't made any improvements yet, but I am willing to make some new improvements so that next week I could have some improvements in that part. So yeah, those are the improvements that I have made. The discussions that we discussed in the meeting are self-reflections, where we talked about intentions and improvements, and also I gave Kennedy her feedback. And the second part is the main work, where we did a rotation where we asked questions, and then Kennedy gave her presentation and presented on the main topic. Afterwards, I commented on her performance as well. So those are the things that we discussed in the meeting. Finally, the words for next week. Well, the D1 for this week is the progress week 117, which is this video. The D2 and the main work will be the art of an interview. How to extract the right information, learn to ask open-ended questions, and what is the difference between open-ended and closed-ended questions. So I will need to talk about 3 of those parts in my video, along with some examples and illustrations as well. So those are all the things I need to say for my progress week 117. I hope that you guys have a great week learning medicine, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye!